Hey everybody, kind of look like crap today. Just came in from the rain. The dog took forever to decide on just the right spot to go to the bathroom. And today I thought I would talk about how I ended up having this in my life. Yes, this Girlcat. I was never supposed to actually keep her as my cat. She was a stray. I had a cat in the house. I had lived away from home with my ex-boyfriend, and when I left to come home, I came home with a cat, a rat, 2 mice, several hamsters. I had many critters. And my cat I had was named Mickey. That's the one thing I'm grateful that my boyfriend gave to me. That's about all I'm grateful for. And, well, a couple winters after I moved back home, I was the kid in the neighborhood who, when I saw the stray animals, I would try to help them. I'd give them food. My mom would come home many times and I'd be playing with a stray dog in her backyard. And not just like little dainty dogs, but like Doberman pinchers and stuff. And I had seen her outside of our house, and I'd snuck her a little handful of food, and she's going to totally rub on the camera now. And I went to the neighbor's house to play games and cards, and I was telling her I saw this little cat outside. And no sooner had we talked about it, my dad calls and says, "Did you see this little gray cat out here?" And I played the, "What gray cat? What are you talking about?" He says, "There's this little gray cat out here. I'm going to leave her a dish of food and a blanket underneath her overhang because it was winter time, so she has something soft to get on." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice of you." Well, 2 or 3 days later, we had a big snowstorm, and she got stuck underneath our deck on the front of the house. We could see his little eyeballs peek out. My dad shoveled a path from the driveway over to the deck, and he picked her up and handed her to me and said, "Take her in the house, but we're not going to keep her. We'll find a home for her." So, my cat Mickey and her, pretty much for like a year or 2, were content not being near each other. But I didn't want to give her a name, so I always referred to her as the Girlcat. And, well, 14 years later, Girlcat, and she knows her name, and she actually comes to her name a lot better than my parents' dog does. She's very smart. She's a good cat. And the thing I like about her is she really isn't one of those stuck-up, the world revolves around me type cats, really. She's a pretty cool cat. And that's pretty much my story of you, isn't it? Yes, you've been here ever since. Now, she lived in the house for 10 years by herself after Mickey had to be put to sleep, and then she was like the queen of the house. And then my mom started saying she wanted to get a dog again, and we hadn't had a dog for a long time. We had a dog of 18 years put to sleep several years before, and so it was an outside dog, that one. We got a little puppy, tiny little, she weighed 4 pounds when we got her, and she'll be 4 years old in April. And for a year, Girlcat would have nothing to do with her at all. She would run from her, stay in the basement, she wouldn't come up. Now they're like buddies. She'll rub up on the dog, and the dog will be like, "Why is she touching me?" So it's kind of funny. And they'll sleep by each other, and they're good. I love her. I love the dog, but not like I like her. What else can I talk about today? I really got a whole lot of nothing. I'm just getting excited about my friend coming next Saturday. Wednesday, I have cleaning to do. I gotta dust and vacuum, my 2 least favorite things to do. I love doing dishes, laundry. Dust, vacuum sucks. But my room's in a basement. When you have a cat down there, hair kind of settles. So I got some cleaning to do. And that's really about all. There isn't any mess down there since Bailey. Just vacuum and dust. That's about all. Pretty boring. I didn't even go play cards this weekend. which is unusual, I must say. And I won't go next weekend either because Friday night I'll be too hyper. The poor guy, I have to call him at 8:30 Friday night to wake him up, which is like 2:30 in the morning his time. He has to get up at 2:30 in the morning, Saturday morning, in order to get on the train by 3 or 3:30 so he can get to the airport by 4:30, because you have to be there 2 hours before the plane leaves, and his plane leaves at like 6:30, and then he'll stop in Amsterdam, and then he'll get here at like noon my time. So I can't wait. I'm hoping we don't get a lot of snow. I actually don't mind the snow. I just don't want it to be nasty outside. I don't want it to be like a blizzard or ice or anything like that. I don't know. See, now I'm just on a tangent, just talking. And the thing I noticed about this movie maker, it takes forever to save files. I can't believe how long it takes. And I'm at the like 6-minute mark, so it'll take a while for this thing to save as a movie file. I need to watch Tushy Galore's second half of the tutorial. I haven't watched that yet. I need to. And I'm glad she made it because I've been wanting somebody to actually walk me through some of the stuff. So I'm hoping it'll help. And there's an ant walking on my screen. Okay, he's dead now. See, Girlcat, say hello. Hello. She loves to help me at the computer all the time. Yeah. But I suppose I better like get this saved and uploaded. I'll probably end up playing a couple games of Scrabble while it's saving. And so, hope everybody had a good weekend. And oh, Mike, that was lovely, loveliness that you took photographs of on your vacation up north. That was beautiful. And it's very pretty. It's so, I love that kind of snow. It's just so quiet and serene. Excellent job. All right, now I really am off.